I'm Laura Ingraham, everyone. This is the Ingraham Angle. Thank you for being with us. Invasion by invitation. That's the focus of tonight's angle. Couple of things that made me laugh and cry over the past few days. First, what made me laugh?
The border is not open. That is something that is peddled as a talking point, but it's not true. There are fences, there are walls, there are Border Patrol agents who work on the border.
Well, the regime media is really working overtime for the big guy. It reminds me of Iraq state media back in the day.
We crushed the forces in Saddam International Airport, and we cleaned the whole place of the airport.
Yeah, Baghdad Bob would be proud of the whole pro-Biden crew. Just like the Iraqi troops were clearing the airport, the Biden team is clearing the border. No problem.
We will work to remove as quickly as possible those who do not qualify for relief under our law. We are combating these smugglers more intensely than ever before by arresting and prosecuting them, disrupting and dismantling their networks, and seizing their properties and funds.
I like how they couldn't mic it well either. They didn't want anyone to hear this. Now, what's really telling is that things are going so well at the border that they're leaning on the last regime to boost the new regime.
It was a good thing that the Department of Homeland Security decided to grant TPS to about 9,500 Venezuelans here in the city. That will expedite their ability to get jobs sooner and faster. But that's really just a drop in the bucket.
Well, that's former Obama DHS chief Jay Johnson. Well, he did go on to call the border a problem with no end in sight. But remember, their answer for the problem is just more immigration. Just wave them all in, work permits, and soon a fast track to voting. Now, the gravity of this assault on our sovereignty and our rule of law, it's kind of hard to overstate. And the Angle is using the term assault, by the way, for accuracy, not for hyperbole. Because remember, what we see unfolding at the border right now is not the result of a failed Biden policy. This is their policy. It's an invasion by invitation. Now, in the past 24 hours or so alone, there were approximately 11,000 migrants tracked at the southwest border. So Sleepy Joe keeps breaking records. Wow. But not the kind any of us want. Poor folks in Eagle Pass, Texas, they're reeling there. 4,000 from Friday through Sunday alone. Yeah, 4,000 migrants. So to get a sense of what this really means, a perspective here, remember, the Martha's Vineyard Bleeding Hearts couldn't even deal with 50 illegals who were sent there. That was too much. Fast-track them over to Boston. And Democrats' idea of addressing the border crisis is to just make it worse. Kathy Hochul in New York is calling in the National Guard, but only to help deal with what she calls case management, i.e. getting them their work permits as soon as possible. In practice, by the way, the work permits, the temporary protective status, that amounts to permanent amnesty. We talked about that last week with Stephen Miller. And it's all being done without a single vote cast, all done by executive fiat. Now, how diabolical these people are. The White House sabotages the border so they can then come in and force amnesty on millions to address the crisis that they created. Again, all foisted upon the American public without their approval. Nobody wants this. All right, now you're wondering, what made me cry? Well, this photo. Mayorkas and the Biden globalists treat our Border Patrol like sacrificial lambs. This is what happens to the brave men and women who are actually trying their very best to protect us under impossible circumstances. It makes you cry for them, makes you weep for our country. Democrats wanted us all to believe that January 6th was really almost the end of America. There were some criminals, obviously, we talked about at the time, who needed prosecuting for sure that day, but nothing compares to the coast-to-coast devastation that is being caused by Biden's purposeful opening of our border. Illegals committing vile crimes, even murder, and others busted for DUI. Like this upstanding individual, a 28-year-old named Lenny Rodriguez Cruz, who allegedly rammed an NYPD squad car, then bit off a piece of a sergeant's finger while he was in a holding cell. I guess we're supposed to feel sorry for this freak because he's being described as emotionally disturbed. So every murder, every rape, every injury to an innocent American, every tax dollar spent on an illegal, every child trafficked, every cartel kingpin who collects his next million, all of it is on Biden and the Democrats. And that's the angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.